Hello and welcome to How the Sober Superstars Remove Their Desire to Drink. Video number 3 in our How to Enjoy Christmas Sober series. So today this video is really about why you drink. I really want you to understand why you drank in the past because that helped to remove desire to drink. So why do we drink? Or more importantly, how do we remove the desire to drink? Well, the answer is simple. Chili. No, I don't mean put chilies into your drink and you won't want to have it. No, chilies illustrate a fundamental point I want to cross. So back in the day, I used to think the really spicy bit of chili was a seed. So whenever I was cooking with them, what I would do is I would with tweezers, if I would put all of the seeds into a biohazard bag, and then I would correctly dispose of, incinerate, because I genuinely believed that seeds were the dangerous. Then I would take my safely de-seeded chili, chop it up, I'd stick it in my cooking, and it was still quite spicy. Now, after a while, it started to dawn on me that maybe this wasn't the most effective strategy. Now, what I want you to ask yourself is, why did I remove those seeds? Why did I behave in that? In fact, why do you ever behave in any way? The answer is pretty simple. I removed seeds from the chili because I believe they were the spicy. As it turns out, they're not. All of the chili is, spice. Doesn't matter whether you remove the seeds or not, they're still spicy. However, I believed the seeds so I removed them, and I didn't get the results I wanted. The belief dictated my behavior, and that's fundamental point. Most of what we do comes from a belief that drives the. So the question really becomes, how do you remove your belief? It's a straightforward-ish kind of a process. It's what I like to the belief disposal system for. Now, the belief disposal system, on the face of it, is very, very simple. All you have to do is identify the belief. Now, most people believe a lot of things, drives their action, but they never really bring them into the light. They kind of sit below your belief, sit in the subconscious. We don't really think about them or vocalize them or ever kind of bring them to the light. So that is the first thing you need to identify. Now, no doubt, even if you have stopped drinking for some time, still around alcohol. You may well believe it helped deal with stress, that it helped socialize, it may create, that it made good look. That was one of mine, mate. The point is, there were a lot of beliefs that you had around alcohol that drove your behavior. Now, some people modify the behavior using an awful lot of willpower and don't change the belief. Now, my view is, once you change the belief, it means you don't have to apply the willpower to the behavior. So we start by identifying those beliefs, and once you've identified them, then you've got to examine. You've got to ask two fundamental questions. One, is it true? Does alcohol really deal with stress, or was it actually the major cause of stress in your life? And then you've also got to ask yourself, is it serving? Is it how kind of person you want to be? So once you've asked those two kind of questions, you get to the final section, which is destroy. So identify the belief, examine it, and if it's no longer serving you, destroy it. That's the belief disposal. Can you do that on your own? Absolutely is possible. However, so if you've got a mentor, or you've got a sponsor, or you've got some from a group, is a confidant, and will help you talk through various problems, and who's great at asking questions, or if you've got an accountability partner or something like that, they can kind of help. If you don't have any of those things, then one of the best ways to do it is to find coach. Most coaches, what they really do when you get down to brass tacks is they help limit, and it is your limiting belief about alcohol that drove a lot of your behavior. So maybe looking into a coach, you don't have anybody else to help you do that. As I say, you can do it on your own here if somebody is asking insightful questions, pulling all of those out for you. So that's my suggestion for what you do. Grab yourself a bit of paper and get on with some belief disposal. Identify the beliefs, examine them, and if they're no longer true, destroy them. That way, you can really remove all of your beliefs about alcohol, which will remove all of your desire to drink alcohol, and that will make Christmas a whole lot more enjoyable. So I will see you on the next video. Coming up, we've got 3 powerful tips that can help enjoy Christmas party